EA Sports. It's in the game.
We welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this might be the greatest club in the NBA.
Ooh, Ed, I'm ready. I'm really relaxed, but I get worried. The letters MIA is actually a distress signal. I've seen it personally. A lot of players go missing in action in South Beach.
Well, come on inside the AAA American Airlines Arena and the start of this one here tonight. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Wide open look won't go. Another follow, no good. Tucker gets it in the left corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Goran Dragic. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Westbrook. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. Dragic with it. He'll run the offense.
2 minutes.
Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Tucker to Westbrook. Gets it in the right corner. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. Dragic into the front court. Leads a bucket. Butler matched up with Capella. Dragic buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen. Goes to the right side. Harden to Westbrook. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it. Within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Goran Dragic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
With James Harden, muscle memory gets it to go.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Westbrook to Harden. Oh, looks like everyone's getting into the action.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Dragic against the former MVP. Goran Dragic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
To Harden. Westbrook. Pass stolen by Miami.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And a throwdown. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Miami's got it. Butler to Waiters. Probing the defense to Dragic. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Taking advantage of the turnover. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Capella to P.J. Tucker, 4-3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time.
Second quarter.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Bam Adebayo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. And now Houston has the basketball. Harden. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Butler matched up with P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Dragic. For 3, Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Russell Westbrook. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Houston.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Gordon with it. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Miami secures the rebound. Deep 2 there. Won't go. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Heat with the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Heat didn't hold back in that opening half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Rockets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Miss Freeze. Player of the half.
Goran Dragic was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Harden with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
Dragic to Butler. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. Tucker to Westbrook. Tucker. To Westbrook. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Westbrook. Harden. The Heat have the rebound. Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
Goes to the left side. Harden to Capella. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Waiters to Butler.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Driving right to the basket. Clint Capella. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Westbrook with the basketball. Down 8 to P.J. Tucker. Beyond the arc for 3. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To Harden. Has a chance. Harden shot won't go down. Butler. Dion Waiters. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And Russell Westbrook, he can turn a game in an instant. Hits the 3 on the quick release.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Heat in front. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Dragic with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. And that's rebounded by Houston. Deep right corner to Westbrook. Capella. Oh, had him going there for a second. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. He'd have the basketball. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dragic picked up by Westbrook. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Butler. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Butler into the front court. Leads just a point. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Down low, it's Gordon. Off the assist.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
To P.J. Tucker. Harden. It's Westbrook. Just not going down. Dragic with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Tight space with the crossover. Has a look. Off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
With the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets got the win in a close game. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored to the Houston Rockets. The Heat just couldn't close this one out. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.